Good morning, everybody. It's Amanda, and today I was going to kind of do a little check-in. There's been a lot of things happening around the house, and I wanted to show them to you. The main thing I was going to show you is, if you have been following me on Instagram and on all of our live videos, we've been talking about things that we've been redoing in the house. One of the things that I have been working on is painting all of the kids' bedrooms, and so I'm going to show you the guest bedroom today, which is mostly finished. But first, I'm going to show you what a before kind of looked like. I don't have a before picture of that individual room, but I want to show you some things that have not been done in my room, and so you'll see the difference when you actually look in the other room. So this is my room, and I am washing the bedding today, so it's an empty bed. But one thing I want to show you right here, and let me get down here so you can see it, are these like brass doorknobs. Because if you follow us on Instagram, and I'm going to come and show you the other side here, see how like scratched up that is? I'm going to try to get it. Oh, there you go. See how the scratches on that? So one of the things that we did was we spray painted the doorknobs. And we also spray painted the light fixtures. Now this one is actually white, but I'm going to take you in other parts of the house, and you can see that we have some light fixtures that, like this one, that are the brass that match the door handles. So what we did was we spray painted all of those, and the plastic ones that we replaced, we found a brown plastic that matched the spray paint of the oil rub bronze. So let me show you the room, and we'll talk about all the little details when we get there. But you can see the progress that we've made. And as we walk down the hall, you might notice that we're actually working on the whole house. We're going to be painting coming all the way down. And so there's some spots that we have actually filled holes, and it's just prepared to paint, but it's not actually been painted yet. And also we're getting rid of things. Like these are 2 old computers we have that Brian took the hard drive out of and got old pictures off of, and then all of that's trashed. So this is the first bedroom that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you today, and let me just give you the overview peek, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, we're coming in, and the lighting is so bright so it's hard to see. So I'm going to come around and show you from this direction. Hopefully it's a little bit better, but it's a little bit better. So we have the bedding here, and we repainted these walls. This is actually the color that it was, and we just touched it up because Brianna had been in here for a while and there were holes in the wall, but we've repainted it and everything looks pretty good. So let's talk about some of the things. This is Brianna's old bed set right here, and she got a whole new bed set, so this is going to remain in here with the queen size bed. And she wanted to take the full size bed that we had actually been keeping underneath this, just holding on to it because it was an extra mattress. She wanted a full size instead of a queen, so that's what she took. And this cabinet over here was actually in my living room. You probably have seen it in many of my live events. And this is actually my storage cabinet. I'm going to show you what's in it. You've never seen it before. It looks super disorganized, but it's actually very organized. This is all of my shipping and packing materials. And these are things that are like in process to be sold on eBay. Just different things that we have that we've been getting rid of. And then the bottom is arts and crafts things that I use for bulletin boards at church. So this is my personal cabinet that I keep my things stored in. And up on top we have this picture, which actually is a funny story. So we found this picture in Ricky's things, which Ricky's things are actually stored in here too. And we were like, oh, he took a picture of Lady, and we put it up because we were so happy about it. And then we told Ricky we put the picture of Lady up, and he laughed and he said that's his friend's white cat, and she took the picture. So not only is it not Lady, but it's not a picture that Ricky took, but it reminds us of Lady, so we keep it, and that's why that's there. So there's of course our family photo, and I do have this, which I don't know if I'm going to hang up elsewhere, but it's just a little dry erase calendar that we have, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet. So it's bright, but you can see on the other side, I'm trying to get you in a little bit of light, I have a bookshelf, and those are pretty much my books. And over here is another bookshelf with our encyclopedias and formal nonfiction books. We have a little chalkboard that, and of course my friend Tangi and her daughter Emily were just here, so we put a little welcome on there for them. And so we have that for them. And then over here, I had these two pegboards and I wasn't sure what to do with them. Well, I had all of these little these are just paper squares, guys. These are just little paper squares. And I had cut them for my church bulletin board because I wanted to make little paper flowers with them. And these were the leftover pieces. And so I thought they would look really pretty on this cork board, like a little paper quilt. And we could still hang things on it if we want to, but for now it's just kind of decorative and pretty. So I thought that was a really cheap, inexpensive way to get something on the wall. The only thing we don't have is we don't have a headboard over here just yet. And we don't have a large piece of art over here just yet. But overall, everything is nice and pretty. Oh, we do have a chair for our friends that come visit. In this closet, it's not really usable though. By the way, this is one of those plastic ones. And look, you can see it next to the spray painted doorknob. And you can see how they really they go together, and I don't think you'd really know the difference. But look, this is the closet. Now this closet is full of Ricky stuff that we're just storing for him right now until he decides what to do with it from Wisconsin. But that's Ricky's closet right there. So, spray painted doorknobs, which by the way, I'll show you from the closet. So we spray painted the knob on both sides. And we spray painted this part, not super important. But I actually bought the strike plate. Didn't spray paint this, bought it. And I also bought, and I don't know if you can see it here really well, but we'll try. Let's see. There we go, the hinges. I bought the hinges because when I'd read online on some Pinterest posts how the hinges and the strike plate were the first to rub off, and I'd like the spray paint to last, and it was still cheaper to buy the strike plate and the hinges than it was to buy the entire set. So it was the best price for us. This bedroom is functioning as our guest room, which is really helpful. And also I have, like I said, my personal items stored in here, including my books and all of my eBay stuff and my arts and crafts supplies. So as soon as I get all that stuff sold that's eBay, I'm probably going to put my sewing equipment in that cabinet, which currently is being held in my linen closet, which is back over here, and one of the next things that I want to do. If you look on the wall, it's kind of bright, so let's look over here. You can see that I've already started like filling holes in the hallway here, and this is our restroom behind this door. It still has the gold knobs. So like when you look around, we have our guest bedroom. Back over here, we have Brianna's room, Brian's room, linen closet, bathroom. And you can look at the doorknobs to see which ones have been finished, because as I step over here, Brianna's got the oil rub bronze doorknobs, so her room is pretty much finished. I'll give you an update on her room later. Brian's room, pretty much finished. I'll give you an update on his room later. And then the next two doors I'm doing are the linen closet, which is still brass, and or gold, whichever way you prefer to say it, and then the bathroom, which is still the brass or gold color. So I'm going to start painting this hallway, and I'm going to paint these two doors next. It's my next project. I probably won't get on it till at least next week though. But we are in progress in terms of working on fixing up the house. And like I said, I'm going to show you the other bedrooms just as soon as everybody gets everything together in those rooms. We have sitting in our living room right now. These are Brian's books. We haven't quite decided how we're going to keep those books just yet. And we have also, as we go down the hallway, we have in here things that need to be donated. Not the headboard. The headboard needs to be spray painted, but we've had a lot of rain lately. So there's a lot of things that have been happening around the house which have been keeping me busy, and so I haven't been able to do a ton of videos, but we are making progress, and I'm going to be showing it to you as we go along. So I hope you've enjoyed the little update, and you can keep going with us as we move forward. I'm going to try to actually show you spray painting those doorknobs, because some folks have asked about that. And I'm going to show you, like I said, the different bedrooms and the different colors as we go along. I will be doing my room eventually because we're gonna come down the hallway and just paint rooms as we go. There's some bigger projects that we want to do, like doors and things, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. This is not a rushed project. This is going to be probably over the period of several months to a year. So we're just going to work on it as we go and share it with you as we go. So anyway, all right, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you liked it, and let me know if you want to get more home updates. You can leave that in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.